Last week, here on the Garland Farm here in Central Texas, we were pummeled pretty hard by a tornado and hailstorm. We've got hundreds of trees down. Some of them have destroyed fences that have to be repaired, as well as barns with roofs that have to be replaced. Luckily, no animals were harmed, and needless to say, the Vegan Kill Cult series was interrupted. But rest assured, I will be posting part 5 relatively soon because the information is important for people all over the world to see who are trying to avoid the horrible, deadly, and suicidal effects of the Vegan Kill Cult. The reason I'm taking the time to put this video together today is because the carnivore concept, cause, and community, which has until now been the most powerful force resisting the unscrupulous Vegan Kill Cult, is under assault. This attack began with Kasey from Vegan Police declaring 11 months or so back that he was going to be going on a carnivore diet, and culminated with him recently coming out and declaring that the carnivore diet was basically killing him. The problem with that is, Kasey was never on a carnivore diet, and those in the carnivore community whose motives remain uncorrupted have appropriately called him out on this fact. This calling out was followed by Kasey's buddy, Bobby, from Bobby's perspective, running to Kasey's defense and giving those of us who are trying to maintain the integrity of an honest definition of carnivory a stern talking to.
The point of the video is the vegans blaming the new carnivores to fail on carnivore as well. So therefore, we are recognizing a pattern here, right? It's never the diet, it's always you because you're failing on everything. Many people like to blame vegetable police of that as well. And I'm not gonna name names, but guys, I have to say, I'm really fucking disappointed, man. I'm really disappointed. Because I observed the same behavior in the carnivore community that I observed in the vegan community. Jesus Christ. People call out vegetable police now for not doing the carnivore diet right. Come on, man. Yeah, he has a lactose intolerance. I get it. That is a valid point. Sure. But all this fucking name calling, telling people how to eat, what to do. Jesus Christ, you're all ideologues, no matter if it is carnivore or vegan. Anyways, that is not the topic either. I'm ranting a little bit this morning. The topic is that nobody truly failed on carnivore if you think about it logically, right? Those people reintroduced animal foods. And yes, sure, they went on an all-meat diet. And hey, maybe it got boring, or maybe it didn't suit their goals. Just as me. I want to make tremendous gains. And for that, I need carbohydrates. Admittedly, I'm not against plants.
I'm sorry to have to say this to you, Bobby, but damn, you're way out of line here. The intellectual dishonesty on display with that rant is thicker than the yellow on Kasey's teeth. And since you seem to be so committed to aiding and abetting this vegan travesty, I'm going to set the record straight once and for all about why you, Kasey, and some others in the ex-vegan community are, in my opinion, no longer worthy or deserving of our trust. You see, the difference between a militant vegan haranguing an ex-vegan for never having been vegan and those who are calling out Kasey for his little carnivore charade is that the ex-vegans were forced to give up veganism because their health was falling apart as a result of following a strict vegan diet. You see, Bobby, the Vegan Kill Cult benefits from the fact that veganism is a clearly defined diet consisting of plant foods exclusively and does not allow even one little bit of animal-derived foods. So when Freely or some other dim-witted, myelin-challenged vegomaniac jumps up on a hickory stump to shame an ex-vegan, it's not because that ex-vegan was eating animal foods throughout their tenure as a vegan. It's because they finally were forced to give up eating a vegan diet because of failing health. When veganism is not about health, it's about the false ethical belief that it's less harmful to animals. On the other hand, when those in the carnivore community call Kasey out for never having been on a carnivore diet, they're not doing it because Kasey was on a strict carnivore diet and was then forced to give it up due to poor health. They're doing it because, by definition, he's literally never been on a carnivore diet. That's not dogma or ideology, Bobby. That's scientific fact. This apparent effort on your and Kasey's part to muddy the waters of what exactly defines a carnivore diet has me and others really taken aback. We're very disappointed in you, Bobby. I don't think most of us are surprised at Kasey's behavior because, let's be honest, he's little more than a clown with a vegan yellow smile. But your intellectually dishonest response to those of us calling him out, holding him accountable for his smearing of the definition of carnivore, is an unwelcome surprise. We're shocked. We're disappointed, and we're ashamed of you. As always, thanks for watching.